Another example, f of x equal to ax plus 1 if x less than or equal to 3, bx plus 3 if x greater than 3. So in this question, it is already given that f of x is continuous at x equal to 3. It is already given. So we want to find what is the relationship between this a and b. That is the question. Already f is continuous at x equal to 3. We want to find what is the relation between these two unknowns a and b. So we know a function is continuous only when its left hand limit and right hand limit and value of the function are equal to each other. Then only we can say the function is continuous. So in this question, we want to find left hand limit, right hand limit and value of the function and equate each other. Okay, equate each other and we can see the relationship between A and B. Let's see. First we have to see left hand limit. So by definition, left hand limit is limit x tends to, what is the point here? X equal to 3. So left hand limit is limit x tends to 3 minus f of x. Now replace f of x. So limit x tends to 3 minus means less than 3. So less than 3 means this is the interval. So in this interval, function is defined as ax plus 1. So write it here, ax plus 1. So in this one, apply the limit. Apply the limit means put x equal to 3. So this becomes a into 3 plus 1. So 3a plus 1. That's our left hand limit. Similarly, find right hand limit. Right hand limit by definition, limit x tends to 3 plus f of x equal to limit x tends to 3 plus f of x. So 3 plus means more than 3, greater than 3. So this is the interval. In this interval, function is defined as bx plus 3. So replace it here and then apply the limit. Put x equal to 3. Then you can see right hand limit is 3b plus 3. So left hand limit is 3a plus 1. Right hand limit is 3b plus 3. Now value of the function f of x. Value of f of x at x equal to 3. So the value of the function f of x at x equal to 3 means f of 3 we can directly write from here. When x equal to 3, f of x is defined as ax plus 1. Okay, f of x is defined as ax plus 1. So what is f of 3? A into 3 plus 1, that is 3a plus 1. It is similar to left hand limit. So here we can equate left hand limit and right hand limit only because value of the function is same as left hand limit. So next step is we are going to equate left hand limit and right hand limit. Left hand limit is 3a plus 1. Right hand limit is 3b plus 3. Just equate. So we can write 3a equal to 3b plus 3. Take this plus 1 to other side. So plus 1 becomes minus 1. So 3a equal to 3b plus 2. 3 minus 1, 2. Or dividing throughout by 3. 3a by 3 equal to 3b by 3 plus 2 by 3. That is a equal to b plus 2 by 3. You can finalize the answer in this step. 3a equal to 3b plus 2, it is correct. I here simplified it and finally we got the result a equal to b plus 2 by 3. Both these results are equal. So this is a relation between a and b when the function is continuous at x equal to 3. So this is another pattern of question given in exercise 5.1. It is actually question number 17. So in the notes I explained some more exercise questions. Go through the notes and study well. Okay. Another example, f of x equal to three functions are given as per the given three intervals. First interval is x equal to minus 3 and less than minus 3. Second interval is x lies between minus 3 and 3. Here minus 3 and 3 are not including. Minus 3 included here, 3 included in this interval. Okay. So here x greater than or equal to 3 means x equal to 3 and more than 3. So in this manner f of x is divided into 3. Let's see, we want to verify whether the function is continuous or discontinuous at a point. So here you can see there are two common numbers, minus 3 and 3. It's clear? Minus 3 and 3. Now that means we want to consider the endpoints. That is the required point to verify the function is continuous or not at that point. So there are two numbers, common numbers are given. So we want to consider x equal to minus 3 and also x equal to 3 and verify the function is continuous at x equal to minus 3 or continuous at x equal to 3 or not. So first we have to consider the first number x equal to minus 3. So we want to find left hand limit, right hand limit firstly. So left hand limit equal to limit x tends to, our number is minus 3. So put negative sign here because left hand limit. So this means less than minus 3. So replace f of x from the given function. Less than minus 3 means this is the interval. Therefore the function is mod x plus 2. Mod x plus 3. Now apply the limit. Put x equal to minus 3 here. So modulus of minus 3 plus 3. Modulus of minus 3 is 3. 3 plus 3 equal to 6. Left hand limit equal to 6. Now find right hand limit. So by definition, right hand limit equal to limit x tends to minus 3 plus f of x. It is limit x tends to minus 3 plus. Minus 3 plus means more than 3, greater than 3. So look at here, greater than 3 means, greater than minus 3 means this is the interval. So in this interval, f of x is defined as minus 2x. So replaced f of x by minus 2x. Now apply the limit. Minus 2 minus 3. Minus 2 into minus 3 is 6. So left hand limit is 6, right hand limit is 6. So here we want to find value of f of x also. Value of f of x at x equal to minus 3. Again look at here, x equal to minus 3 belongs to this interval. Less than or equal to means less than and equal to. So x equal to minus 3 belongs to this interval, and in this interval f of x is defined as mod x plus 3. So we want to find value of x, f of x. It is f of x is mod x plus 3 at x equal to minus 3. Value becomes, listen, modulus of minus 3 plus 3. Modulus of minus 3 is 3. 3 plus 3 equal to 6. So left hand limit equal to 6, right hand limit equal to 6, and value of the function is also equal to x, 6. If these three are equal to each other, then we can say that f is continuous at a point x equal to 3. Okay. Now take the second point. What is the second? 1 minute. F is continuous at a point minus 3. Minus 3. Okay. Now let us consider the second point. What is the second point? X equal to 3. Let's verify at this point whether it is continuous or not. X equal to 3. Now find left hand limit. Limit x tends to 3 minus f of x equal to limit x tends to 3 minus. 3 minus means less than 3. Look at here the function less than 3. Less than 3 means this is the interval. Okay, less than 3. In this interval f of x is defined as minus 2x. So replace here minus 2x. F of x is minus 2x. Now apply the limit. Put x equal to 3. So minus 2 into 3. Minus 2 into 3 is minus 6. Okay. Now find right hand limit. So limit x tends to 3 plus f of x. Looking to the interval, you can see 3 plus means more than 3. It belongs to the interval, last interval, and in the last interval, the given function is defined as 6x plus 2. Now apply the limit here. 6 into 3. 6 into 3 plus 2. 6 into 3, 18. 18 plus 2 equal to 20. So left hand limit is minus 6. Right hand limit is 20. That means left hand limit not equal to right hand limit. Therefore, the given function is not continuous at a point x equal to 3, or f is discontinuous at a point 3. In other words, we can say that 3 is the point of discontinuity. Okay, 3 is the point of discontinuity. All the three statements are equal. F is not continuous, f is discontinuous, or 3 is the point of discontinuity. So in this manner we can see or we can check whether the function is continuous or not. In the exercise 5.1, all the questions are to check or verify whether the function is continuous or discontinuous, or find the points of discontinuity. So in the note I explained some questions. Go through the question answers and watch the video carefully. Listen, it is a I think it is too tough. Too tough means in the sense that we can easily understand the thing at a glance. So watch the video carefully and attend the test paper also. Thank you all.